your pronouns? Black. Bang, what's up? Stay off my shit being nosy. What up? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live, man. For those who don't know, my name is King Hoodie. I'm a recording artist from Miami-Dade County, Florida. I love making music. But I really be jumping on the lives to have dope-ass conversations, man. So y'all kick some convo, man. What y'all want to talk about today? Personally, I like talking about energy. I like talking about success. I like talking about like what society is doing. I just like great conversations. And I like linking up with cool-ass people. Laurita, what's up? Thank you for the love. Welcome to the live. For those who don't know, man, I'm a recording artist. I make music. If you go on my page, you're going to see a bunch of page. If you go on Apple Music, you know what I'm saying? If you go on, you black and Asian? Nah, I always get that question if I'm black or Asian. Nah, I'm Puerto Rican and Haitian. So my mother's Puerto Rican from the Bronx. My father is Haitian from Port-au-Prince, but he was really raised out in like California. And yeah, that's me. So if you're Puerto Rican or Haitian and you like married or have babies with somebody else, this is what you're gonna get. You get a Puerto Rican and Haitian kid, this is what you got. Oh wow, that's a toxic mix. Damn, okay. I appreciate the thank you for telling me. Now I know what to tell all my potential wives in the future. Baby, look, I'm toxic. Laurita let me know on TikTok many moons ago. I was told that that's a toxic ass mix. And get ready for some toxicity. Cute. Jelly pancakes. Thank you. Oh, she says so. Appreciate you, twin. Good morning. How you feeling? Welcome to the live. Boom. Cool. Let me see. Yeah, no, I'm not black and Asian. Energy, vibes, all that. I'm telling you. Lethal weapon right there. Laurita, appreciate you. Korean. Nah, I'm not Korean. Nah. I do get that. You know what it is? I used to think that people were really ignorant who used to ask me that question, right? When people used to be like, oh, are you Asian? I used to be like, man, y'all so ignorant. It's because my eyes are a little slanty. Alex Urban, appreciate the love. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for getting me to my live goal. First thing in the morning, appreciate you, Alex. Thank you. Love, Alex. So I used to think people was real ignorant when they used to say that. Like, oh, are you Asian? And I'm like, man, y'all so ignorant, dog. It's because my eyes are a little slanty or something like that. Like, you guys are so ignorant. This is so ignorant, right? I was like, man, y'all just don't know anything. No, not everybody with like eyes like this is just Asian, bro. Like, get off of TV. And I felt like that for a long time until an Asian man asked me if I was Asian. That shit fucked me up. I was working at a diner called Steak and Shake. These comments wild as fuck. I'm annoyed for you right now. I'm telling you, I was working at a diner called Steak and Shake, and this dude came in to order a burger. And he was Asian, super Asian. And I was like, oh, thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you, Hazel. Appreciate you. I thought you just say you're half Puerto Rican and half Asian. No. I'm Puerto Rican and Haitian. Haiti, the island nation of Haiti. Like Haiti in the Caribbean. Haitian. Toussaint Louverture, Haitian. Yeah. Black, French-speaking country. French and Creole-speaking country. Yo, I was in Steak and Shake, and I was like, man, anybody who thinks I'm Asian is ridiculous and ignorant. Until an Asian man asked me. He was super Asian. This dude looked like the purest Asian guy you could possibly imagine. We were having a conversation like, yeah, man, hey, are you Asian? And I was like, oh, shit. All right, so I'm the ignorant one then. Because if this guy who's super Asian thinks that I could be Asian, I must really look like you think I'm you? Oh, shit. I probably am. So I used to take offense. I don't take offense no more. They're pretty honest. Thank you. God will be there when no one else will. I agree. These comments wild as fuck. Okay. Nah, I'm half Haitian and Puerto Rican. Let me see. Oh, LOL, you welcome. Appreciate the love, y'all. Appreciate the love, Hazel. That's a beautiful combo. Thank you. Haiti Robeson. Haiti in the house. You're gorgeous. Greek goddess. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank y'all, man. Y'all got my self-esteem going through the roof this morning. Because since I be waking up, boy, and the trials of life will have you in a fucking chokehold. But then you come up on here and it's like, okay, cool. Life is getting better. Immediately. I'm Asian. Jelly pancakes. That's what's up. Wait, you're Asian and you thought I was Asian too? That's what I'm saying. Like, I used to really think that people was tripping, but now I'm like, oh, shit. Hey, I receive it. And I love Japanese stuff. I can't wait to go to Tokyo. Like, I love anime. I will watch me some damn anime like nobody's business. Hi. Yeah, you look like both. Havalon. Yeah, Filipino. Oh, you know what? That's also like, until I was like in my 20s, I didn't even know what a Filipino person looked like. I thought Filipino was Spanish. Like for a long time. And I guarantee there's still people outside that think Filipino is Spanish. Appreciate you. Oh, she said so. And I was like, nah. until I came across a friend who was black and Filipino, and then he looked like me, and I was like, oh, now I get it. Okay, yeah, black and Filipinos, yeah. I guess I could be a bunch of shit, honestly. What you doing today? Man, I'm talking it up right now. Like, I just popped up and went straight on the live because I had a late night last night in the studio. Good morning. Good morning, Jimmy. Welcome to the live. You do look Korean. Your jaw and nose. Koreans got jaws like this? I'm learning new things every day. Ali Morgan, appreciate the follow. Yo, yeah, y'all like the live. Y'all follow me if you're not already following me. So I'll make sure, you know, we can keep this cool shit going. If you're not already following me, follow me. And yeah, appreciate you. Oh, she said so. And send gifts just like Oh, she said so is doing. She is killing it right now. She's killing the competition in the live. Her, Hazel, and everybody else. I appreciate y'all support because I'm new to the platform. I'm looking to build this thing up. So I just really love it, and I appreciate y'all, man, so much. What do y'all got going on today? So, how's the weather? The weather in Miami is actually gorgeous. I don't know how the weather is in the rest of the country. I think it's still like winter for everybody else, but like the weather outside of Miami is just gorgeous. The weather's amazing. Beautiful day, crazy beautiful day. Like, if you're not going to the beach or living your best life today, then you just don't got no best life. I'll be honest. Yeah, it's gorgeous out here. And it's one of those like perfect weather days too. It's like one of them days it's like, it's hot and you can feel the sun, but it's also really breezy and cool. It feel like kind of Cali weather out here right now. You know, it don't feel as humid as it normally is. Because anybody's ever been in Miami, you know it's humid as fuck out here. Like you stand outside, you're drenched in sweat because the air is hot. Let's see. Ali Morgan, appreciate the love. Havalon, thank you for the follow. Ali, love. It's freezing in Maryland. Damn, I feel for you, man. Like, it wasn't until recent times that I started like going to different states in the winter that I really realized, yo, y'all motherfuckers got it rough. Like, I ended up in New York during a blizzard one time. I was like, damn, these motherfuckers got it rough. I was just in Atlanta and it was like stupid cold. Y'all got it rough. And I take cold showers in the morning, so it's crazy. Oh, I was in Miami not long ago. Oh, see? And you ain't even say nothing to me, twin. I see how it is. Havalon, beautiful. Good morning, Lynchburg, VA. Oh, that's what's up? Lynchburg. As a black man, I don't know if I would ever go to Lynchburg. But I love it. How are you? I'm good, Havalon. Getting some sun now, for sure. For sure. Where you at, Kelly Paper? Julie Gomez. Thank you for the follow, Julie. I love it. Telling you. Morning, sunshine. My name is Martha from Colorado. Oh, that's what's up. I love Colorado. Yo, Colorado, I'll be totally honest. One of my friends wanted to go to Colorado one time. I wanted to go to LA. So we made a plan to fly to Colorado, Denver, Colorado, and then drive to LA. I had no interest in going to Colorado. I was like, bruh, why? Like, what are you talking about? Like, nah, I want to go to LA. He was like, man, let's go to Colorado. I was so against it. But when I got to Colorado, bro, I fell in love. I was like, yo, this place is awesome. The people are dope out here. Man, we couldn't walk like 20 feet without getting, hey, hello, hi, how are you? All this just nice energy. You feel me? And I'm like, y'all love Colorado now. Akeisha Taylor, thank you for the follow. I'll be on my, hold on, let me see. I'll be on Miami Beach today. Oh, yeah? Where you going to be at, Sam? When you say Miami, you chilling or you working? You live out here? Cold in GA, yeah. Nah, I was just in Atlanta not too long ago, bro. And that shit was cold. And mind you, like, I got into this habit now of taking cold showers in the morning. And boy, a cold shower in Miami is radically different than a cold shower in Atlanta. I'm taking cold showers here and I'm like, ooh, chilly. Took a cold shower in Atlanta and my body was going numb. I was like, yo, this must be great for the joints. But damn, this shit is cold. This shit is crazy. Dude, that's your house? That is nice looking. Is it a 3-bedroom? Nah, it's not a 3-bedroom. This is kind of like a studio. It's really, I live by myself, so it's really just this lower level, and then I got this cool upstairs, and it's a vibe up there. And then I painted my wall to be all cool and shit, and then I got a cool little setup, big ass TV. You know what's interesting? I heard a quote recently that made me like really feel different about having my big ass TV. Stop. I'm telling you. It's Blake. Damn, who this? It's me, Blake. Martha, thank you for the follow. Best city ever. Oh, we in the crib. Okay, Miami. For sure. All right, Kelly Paper. Hold up, I got to follow you because we in the same city. We might end up running into each other one day. House of Laughs. Yo, what up? I'm a registered nurse saving lives, but I also change lives. Oh, that's what's up. We out here. Painful. Good morning. Hold up. We need a picture. Do you play both teams? No, I'm sorry, Blake. I absolutely do not. I'm solidified on one team. Apologize. Anna Marisa, I be in Colorado and it's so beautiful, but the drivers, oh, she said so, running them gifts up. Thank you, so she said so. I appreciate you so much. That's my twin, y'all. If y'all not following Oh, she said so, you gotta follow her. She's a dope creator and she's an even better friend. Tap in with her. I be in and I appreciate you. I be in Colorado, it's so beautiful, but the drivers are psychotic. I don't know anything about how they driving is, but yeah, that's yeah, I believe it. I do ice baths, and you're right, in December it hit different. Nah, that shit does hit different. Damn, you do an ice bath? Yeah, okay, that's crazy. I haven't done an ice bath yet. I haven't done it. It's a vibe up there for me. It is. It's a vibe. Yeah, it's definitely a vibe upstairs. We need a battle soon. Absolutely, let's set it up. Get your crew up. I gotta get my crew up, because I know if I go in no battles like as I am right now, I'm probably gonna get my ass whooped. But I'm not afraid to battle. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't know. I'm still learning. Still learning. Kelly Paper, thank you for the follow. Kelly, if you're in Miami, I got a live show happening on March 3rd. You should come out to it. I'm a rap artist. I make dope-ass music. You can check my page for it. And then come out to the live show. It's going to be in North Miami on March the 3rd. We just started selling tickets yesterday. We need a battle. I'm telling you. Anna Marisa. Yeah, man, nah. Life could be beautiful, bro. And I'm enjoying all this energy up in here, man. I chose the perfect time to go live. I love it. Anna Marisa. Smoke. You got to take a few L's to get your gifters in, but it's worth it for sure. Okay, let's set it up then, twin. Let's choose a time, and I'm with it. Let's choose a time and let's get into it. Hey, if I battle my twin, who in here is gonna help me win? Is anybody in here gonna help me? Is anybody gonna come and support? Or y'all gonna watch me take that L like that? Hola, primo. God bless. Hola, primo. Yeah, that's my cousin. Siddiqui, what's up? How you feeling? Yo, Siddiqui Roman 919. That's my cousin out in Puerto Rico. Siddiqui, I'll set him. Everybody in here thinks that I'm Asian, bro. They think that I'm some sort of Asian or Chinese or Japanese or Korean or Filipino. You got to tell them I'm Puerto Rican. You feel me? That's my actual Puerto Rican blood cousin. Libra boy, thank you for the follow. Oh, she said so. You go live while I'm on my coffee breaks in the morning. Yeah, I think this might be the best time for damn, that's crazy. I'm watching a heart-shaped balloon fly into the sky right now. Yeah, I like going live early in the mornings, man. I feel like this might be a good time for me. I'm an early riser, though. I'll be up at like 4 or 5 in the morning on purpose. But I like these early lives. I feel like, yeah, in the morning, that's how I want to catch you. I want to catch you on your coffee break. You know what I'm saying? Soul Queen P, what up? All good, bro. Yes, 100% Boricua, Puerto Rico. Hey, let them know, cousin. That's right. We out here. I got to come and visit you, man. I definitely got to come back to the island. I definitely got to visit you. I haven't seen you since that ashes spreading ceremony, so I definitely want to pull up. Y'all follow my cousin, man. He's an awesome dude. He's an incredible person. He's probably one of the most honorable people I've ever met in my life. And definitely tap in with him, man. That's my actual cousin. If you got any questions about me, you can ask him, and he'll tell you exactly what it is. So do you stay in Colorado? It's a cold music producer in Cheyenne, Wyoming, only about an hour away. Okay, I mean, yo, I'm down to travel. I'll definitely go to Cheyenne, Wyoming. It's a cold music producer. Who's the cold music producer? Same, I started work at 3:45 in the morning. Oh, she said, so what do you do for work? Like are you like a first responder? That shit is intense. Brother, let me see. Brother, I'm gonna go troll some females, so I'll catch you later, but you got godly vibes, all respect. Hey, man, thank you, Iodo. Appreciate you for tapping into the live. Follow me if you're not already following me, man. I look forward to seeing you next time, man. Appreciate the love and respect. I would have guessed you were from DR. I love Puerto Rico, though. Puerto Rico's a special place away from home. I'm telling, wait, Kelly, where you from? Kelly, are you Dominican? Let me see. It doesn't say so on your page. First off, I'm going to follow you, Kelly, because we in the same city. But I do get Dominican a lot, too. People be like, are you Dominican? I'm like, nah, man. Not all black Spanish speakers are Dominican. I think that's like the first thing people go to. And if you know about Cubans, then you might say Cuban, too. Like, but nah. Nah. He's a music engineer also. Who is this music person? Much love, bro. Take care. Peace, cousin. Take care, man. Love. Sending much love your way. Alexis Sherrill. What's up? Hi. Good morning, Alexis. Exotic. Good morning. Good morning, Exotic. How you feeling? Medical. Ah, okay. What is that, like nurse or a doctor? Are you like out here saving lives or you out here cutting people open? Like, what is it? Colombian. Oh, okay, yeah. You're definitely from Miami then. Are you from Doral or Kendall area? Just asking. I don't want to be stereotypical, of course. You know what I'm saying? Not saying all Spanish-speaking people in Miami live in that area, but it's just a really good probability. You know what I'm saying? You said it right. Okay, Alexis, how you feeling? Good morning. CX, good morning. How you feeling? Welcome to the live. Yo, if you're not following CX, follow CX. CX is the coolest. She's the dopest. She's been like keeping me going on these lives all day. Yep, Cuban was my second guest. Honestly, man, like every time somebody sees somebody who's like black, but then also speaks Spanish, but at the same time, if you know about the Spanish-speaking world, you know that every Spanish-speaking country has black people in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have not met one yet that doesn't. Maybe Spain. I don't know. I haven't been to Spain, but like every Spanish-speaking country got a bunch of black. Brazil's full of black people. So is Cuba. Cuba's full of black people. Like, you gotta get around to these Spanish-speaking countries and you really see it. And then DR is just, everyone DR look like me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even Dominican. Kendall. You know what I'm saying? Kelly, I'm telling you, I'm from around the way. I know exactly what it is. I know where to find Spanish-speaking people. I never go to Kendall and I never go to Doral because I feel like every time I'm over there, I'm gonna get into a fucking car accident. You know what I'm saying? I've seen the craziest driving over there in my life. One time, actually, it was like, I pulled up to a light and I'm about to go through the light and this person came zooming through the light. I'm like, yo, fuck this side of town. I'm never coming over here. And then I looked at the light and both of the lights were green at the same time. I was like, oh, this is the devil at work. I need to roll because this is crazy. Like, all the lights were green, so everybody was about to get a wreck. I was like, man, I got the fuck out of here. Kendall's trying to take my soul. And the fact that y'all got nothing but, like, insurance. It's like insurance scams over there, bro. All I hear is, si necesitan seguro para tu casa o negocio, llama a mí, llama a Jorge. Like, nah, man, I'm not trying to llama a Jorge because I need fucking insurance because you hit me in a car because you turned all the lights green. Like, get out of here. So, yeah, I have an experience. Hello. All right, hold up. Emily Maria, what's up? Hello, welcome. He's resetting his studio up right now. He's on Twitter. This is Zatreon. Okay, cool. I'll screenshot that. I'll tap in with him, man. I'm definitely in the zone right now to tap in with different creators. So if he's dope and he's in Colorado and all that stuff, I'll definitely pull up. Because I love Colorado now. Jasmine Moore, thank you for the follow. I love Colorado right now, bro. I promise you, when my homie was like, yo, let's go to Colorado for my birthday, I'm like, bruh, we are from Miami. What in the F are you trying to do in Colorado? I don't get it. What, you got rocks and snow? Dog, no. Let's go to Los Angeles. And, bro, I was so wrong. I was so wrong. I went to Colorado and I loved it. I love the food. I love the people. I love the vibes. The mountain was cool. The air was clean. Really, it was the people. Like, the people were so damn nice. I was like, oh, I'm going to have to move here. Shit is nice. I'm good. Alexis, I'm good. Just working home. Never seen you before, but I'm following. Thank you, Alexis. Please tap in and follow. I'll follow you back. Boom. Yeah, I'm very new to the streaming game. I'm looking to build up an army and a militia up in here. So that's what I'm doing. These streets are rough. I was in a hit and run with my kids in a car. Damn, sorry, Kelly. That's tough. Are your kids okay? Are you okay? That shit is scary, man. I'll say that to say there was I'm from North Miami Beach. I remember in high school, there was this girl, Spanish girl, super pretty, super cool. Everyone loved her. She was just a vibe. I remember after high school, I saw on Facebook that she passed away. And I'm like, how did this girl pass away? She's my age, super cool. And they were like, man, she was leaving the club. It was like 3 in the morning or something like that. And she was driving, and I think somebody like ran a stop sign, and they hit her. And they killed her. And the sad part was she was pregnant at the time. So she was pregnant and she was hitting a car and she passed away. And I was like, damn, like that shit is scary. So your story just kind of reminded me of that. So I'm hoping that you and your kids and everybody's okay. Cool. CX, what up? Anna Marisa, fire. Follow the creator. Thank you, Anna Marisa. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I know I'm kind of like slower at responding to these comments. I got to get faster. Trees are legal and it's beautiful. You mean in Colorado? Yeah, Colorado's where it's at. Trees are legal and it's beautiful. Yeah, yo, when I went to Colorado, the whole downtown area smelled like weed. That was the crazy part. We were staying at, I want to say a Hilton or something like that. I remember jumping out the Uber, and I was like, this is crazy. It smelled like weed. And I was surprised to see how many black people was out there. Because when I went to Colorado, like, I'm a registered, I have a concealed weapons license in the state of Florida. And so I can travel with my firearm. And when I knew I was going to Colorado, I was traveling with that shit. I'm like, yeah. Because I had no idea. Trump was the president. I'm like, I'm in Colorado. I'm thinking of South Park. Ain't South Park a Colorado type of? I have no time to run into no like hillbillies and nothing like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I have no time. So I remember like being very surprised at how many black people I saw in Colorado. I was like, okay, cool. So we out here. Okay, I didn't know. I'm learning, and it smelled like a pound downtown. I was like, yo, this is crazy. I enjoy Colorado now. Let me see. China, always repping NB. What up, China? How you feeling? Welcome to the live. This is my first time seeing you up in here. Pull up. Always rep NMB. Gotta rep NMB. Come on now. What are we supposed to say? What are we supposed to do? China, they think that I'm Asian in here. That's the first question I got this morning. They're like, "Oh, are you Asian?" And I had to let them know I'm not. My cousin lives in North Miami, and he works setting up events with different artists, coast to coast. Coast to coast music, like coast to coast music, the ones who do that mixtape, and that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I live in North Miami. You know what I'm saying? I think maybe I should maybe not tell my entire address on the live, but I definitely live in North Miami. I'm from North Miami Beach. You know what I'm saying? As China so aptly let people know. South Park is in Houston too. Word? Yeah, okay, nah. I'm talking about South Park, the show with the little kids that coming down to South Park, you know, having ourselves time. First off, that was the craziest cartoon I've ever seen in my life. As a child, that shit was like, that shit could easily traumatize you. You're like, what the fuck is this show talking about? So when I was going to Colorado, I'm like, yo, I can't afford to run into none of whatever Colorado might have to give to me. I think it's mountains. I'm sure there's people living in the mountains. So it's probably like some woodish areas, some country, burly, you know, whoever. And Trump is the president. You know what I'm saying? I can't afford this. I didn't think no black people was in Colorado, I'll be honest. I didn't think any black people was in Colorado, so I'm like, man, I don't got no time to run into the wrong kind of vibes out here. I gotta come prepared. So I made sure to have my pistol on me. And I knew we was gonna be in the mountains, so I'm like, dog, if a bear run up on me or some kind of elk or some crazy shit, I might have to bust it because I'm not from here. I don't know the rules of engagement. So I just wanted to make sure, like, yo, I gotta protect myself. I have no idea what kind of woodland shit might be up in these mountains, a fucking bobcat or whatever, a cougar, a jaguar. I have no idea. I don't know. It's my first time in Colorado. I didn't even expect to come out here. So I was like, oh, I don't know. But I'm from Miami, so I have to keep the thing on me and protect myself because this is what it is. You feel me? Loved it. Oh, man, I'm telling you. Loved it. What'd you love, Alexis? Let me see. Not Asian. I was just checking in. Make sure you good. Have a blessed day. Peace, China. Be good. And let me know what's up with that podcast, too. Everyone in Miami that goes to Colorado ends up loving it. I'm still skeptical. I'm telling, man, look, Colorado is a vibe. I can honestly, like, vouch for Colorado, and I can say, yo, Colorado is worth going to because I enjoyed it. And also, coming from Miami, like, what I think a lot of people don't know is how rude we could really be. Like, we're really rude people sometimes, bro. Like, we're very standoffish. I remember a statistic years ago that was like, yo, Miami is officially like the most unfriendly city in the United States of America. The shit surpassed New York. And I was like, okay. But I'm like, yo, it's because, you know, there's so many, this is my theory. My theory is there's so many different cultures down here in Miami that speak so many different languages. Like you have Asian people speaking Asian. You have, you know, French people speaking French. You got Russian speaking Russians. You got Italian speaking like Italian. You got Spanish speaking people that are from so many different parts of the world. And some of them just like don't even intermingle. Some Venezuelans don't hang out with Colombians, don't hang out with Cubans, don't hang out with, you know, people from Brazil. It's like so many different cultures in a place. I think everybody's kind of just sticking to their own shit. And so people are just like, it's like a natural divide. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I don't trust people being nice for no reason. Dog, that is, you are really from Miami, Kelly. That is a Miami thing, bro. Like, we got to get out of that shit. Those people are nice to your face, but will talk about you if you look anything but white. Honestly, bro, like, I didn't experience no racist vibes in Colorado, I'll be honest. Like, when I went out there, I was very surprised because, like, everybody was cool. And I thought, like, and you know what else, too? Like, sometimes when your antenna is up, you like, I'm a peep the vibes of these white people. Like, I'm going to see if y'all really are, like, really nice or if y'all really just, like, y'all, like, racist nice. Or it's like, hey, what are you doing here? You know, what'd you come out here for? You guys into the drugs? No, we're not into no fucking drug. Get out of my face. Like, stop being racist. So I was really peeping the vibes, but I really enjoyed it, man. Like, I felt like the people out there were genuine. They felt genuine, you know? Butter, thank you for the follow. I don't even trust for a lot of here. Yo, come on. That is, you're from Miami, Kelly. You are a Miami woman. That's the end of the story right there. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. LOL, my fave is Here Comes Trouble. Oh my God. Dawg, this is racism at its finest. That's racism at its finest. Here Comes Trouble. Born and raised, baby. Yo, you are. Here Comes Trouble. Hold on, have you ever heard a white person actually say that? Like, that sounds like some movie shit. That sounds like some movie shit. That sounds like some movie that Denzel Washington will be in, or Viola Davis. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like The Help. That sounds like the movie The Help. Like, that's crazy. Here Comes Trouble. Man, yo, some people are right. Like, I don't understand racist people, bro. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And the sad part is when you get older and you really start getting on your shit, you realize racism is just really ignorance. It's just really thinking like, You only feel this way because you know nobody of that community. You know what I'm saying? Like, you must know no one of the community. You're listening to what your grandfather told you about black people, or your father, or the news, or your boss at work who's racist, who don't know any black people either. You know what I'm saying? You're thinking of something crazy. Here comes trouble. That shit sounds hilarious and crazy. I was raised in Colombia for a bit. Oh, okay. What's Colombia like? I got a homie that just moved out to Colombia. He live in Medellin right now. This guy is acting up. Like, he's he's in love. This nigga went to Medellin. He's like, oh my gosh, bro. Like, it's just so calm, and the people are so nice, and the nature is amazing. Oh, I love it. And I was like, okay. And then his homegirl who went out there with him, he was like, bruh, the girls in Colombia are acting up. Like, they're all over him. When he walked down the street, they're grabbing him, like grabbing his body parts, reaching for him, going crazy. I said, oh, okay. This nigga conveniently left that part out. He was talking about nature and the goodness of life and the goodness of God. You're talking about how the girls are responding. And then this nigga's moved over there. Okay, I get it. You playing around. I know why you moved. Stop playing. More than once at work. That's crazy, bud. I'm sorry you had to experience that. Let's see. I got a major side eye in South Carolina. What? Yeah, I don't know nothing about South Carolina. Honestly, you might get that side eye. I'm not interested in running into any racism, bro. I'll be honest. Like, I don't want to feel like I got to respond in a stereotypical manner with somebody because they're treating me in a stereotypical manner. So anytime my antenna go up, I do my best to avoid it. Like, I got to just move around you, or I got to keep the conversation short. Yo, I'm in Miami and I drive to Atlanta. Like, I love going to Atlanta. On the way down from Atlanta, in between Miami and Atlanta, there's a gas station called the Magnolia Plantation, right? Anybody who's not from Florida, who knows anything about black history, would see this place and flip the fuck out. Because you absolutely know that this was a slave plantation. And now it's just a gas station and a farmer's market. But it's a big-ass white house that they converted into like a market. And then I'm getting gas here, and I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, okay, this shit says Magnolia Plantation all across the roof. And then I'm looking at like little huts around the house. Like, there's like a little hut. They're probably using it for storage now, but I'm like, yo, bro, I know my history. Those are slave quarters. This is a slave master's house. And this shit is literally still to this day named the Magnolia Plantation. Change the fucking name to Shell gas station or something. And so I remember being at the pump, and I was like, I don't know about this shit. Let me hurry up and get my gas. And another black man, pulled up right next to me. He started pumping his gas. And I look at him and he look at me. And I look at him and he look at me. I'm like, hey, bro, how you doing? He said, man, I'm good, man. How are you doing? I'm like, man, I'm really good. What do you think about this place? He said, bro, this shit is crazy. I said, yeah, this shit look crazy, right? He said, yeah, let's make it a short trip. Let's make it a short trip. I'm like, yeah, for sure. We was just kind of, it's so interesting because he made it a point to park next to me and get his gas. Because we was like, yeah, let's keep this shit short. Get the fuck out of here. What is this? This is weird. When I worked at Home Depot, old white men used to say that to me all the time. What did they used to say all the time, Devon? I don't say, let me see, hold up. I don't stand for the shit. Wow. I don't like Medellin. Just came from there. I'm from Cali. Prostitution is high in Medellin. Oh, shit, see? And my goofy-ass friend acting like he went out there for nature. Okay, yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for the information. I'm going to call this nigga right now like, hey, bro, I know the real reason why you moved to Medellin. What are you talking about? It's nature. No, it ain't nature and acai bowls and shit like that and vegan food. Nah, cut the shit. I know why you went out there, bro. Tighten up. Where you from? I'm in MO. It's micro and overt around here. What's MO? Is that like Missouri? What does MO stand for? I'm from Miami. I'm born and raised in Miami. I'm in Miami right now. I love LA. I love it, New York. But I'm in Miami for the moment. The mama burying me. It's hard to hold back. Man, I'm telling you. I got Karen tested a few weeks ago. Shit. I got Karen tested a few weeks ago. I was mad. I didn't beat her ass. Damn. Yo, okay. You got to tell us what the Karen test was, though. Like, that's I'm interested, man. That Karen shit online, and it's funny because, you know, Karens now, like they're trying to make Karen a racist term, or they're trying to make Karen like a racial slur. And it's like, bruh, like, real women outside whose name is fucking Karen, they got to, like, change their name now. And I think that's their, like, thing. Like, that's their reasoning for, like, we got to make this a racial slur. It's not our fault that y'all fucking act like that. It's not a racial slur because we started, like, letting you know that you people do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, get out of here. Encourage your viewers to share your live. Share the live, y'all. Share the live. Tap the screen. Send some gifts. Butter, Missouri. Okay, here comes trouble. That's crazy, bro. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. That shit is ridiculous. Let me see. Pulled my hair? You're lying to me right now. A white woman just pulled your hair? Oh, wait. Was she like, it wasn't like a violent fight thing? She was just trying to touch your hair? Like, is that the thing? Like, she's like trying to like, oh, let me just touch your hair? Because if that's the case, I've seen that. Yo, the first, years ago, like long time ago, this got to be like maybe 20 years ago at this point. Nah, probably like 15 years ago. I remember my cousin, right? My cousin, she's a hairstylist. And she got like big curls. Like her curl pattern is crazy. She got the big curls, right? And I remember she used to always complain about like white women touching her hair. And I was younger at the time. So I'm like, yo, they just probably trying to make friends with you. Like, why you acting up? And she's like, no, you don't fucking understand. I walk down the street or I'm in the mall and I'm in these stores and these white women will just walk up and touch my hair like I'm a fucking pet. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, they don't even talk to me. They walk up, oh my gosh, your hair is so nice, and just grabbing your shit, stroking you, and she's a fucking stranger. And I'm like, oh, okay. In my mind, I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, like, oh, you know, she's probably trying to be your friend, maybe just be a little nicer to her. And my cousin was like, you don't understand what the fuck I'm talking about. And I was like, okay, whatever. And it wasn't until I got older and I realized, yo, that is an entire thing that white women do to black women specifically, and black men. Because this shit happens to me. Like, I was in Ghana. Man, look, if I'm in any room and there's an older white woman in it who's drunk and inebriated, I can almost always guarantee that she's going to touch me without permission. Like, she's just going to grab me like, oh my goodness, I just have to say, like, you're attractive, or I love your hair, or what kind of jacket is that? Bitch, you don't care about my jacket. Why are you touching me? You know what I'm saying? Why are you touching me? Like, and before I thought it was cool. I was like, oh yeah, I don't got a problem with it, until I realized, like, no, bro, they're touching you because they think that you're their property. They have this like thing in their mind that makes them think that they could touch anything that they deem lower than them. Like, I'm not a fucking pet. Woman, don't touch me because I might flip out on you. I'll remember that shirt that says I will slap your ass for slavery? Like, I will slap your ass for slavery. I'm not a fucking pet. Stop touching me. If you flip out on them, then you're like the stereotypical black woman or the stereotypical black man. And it's like, bro, no. Who the fuck is this? Why is she touching me? Oh, just relax, bro. It's not that deep. What the fuck you mean it's not that deep? Because if I walk into this store and grab this white woman, I'm going to prison. So what do you mean? Like, that's entitlement, and that's called like racism. That's just pure, that's racism. That's a double standard. That's it, man. Every word in the world that's like that's being prejudiced, that's everything you can imagine. Like, it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? The hair touching didn't bother me at first until one had my braids already in hand before speaking. That shit is crazy to me. And like, I promise you, my cousin was the first person who told me that. And I was like, I used to think she was tripping. I'm like, you're tripping, cousin. It ain't that big a deal. They want to be your friend. Until I realized, like, no, bro. Dawg, Solange has a song about this. Don't touch my hair. Like, yo, bro, these white women will walk up and just grab you and touch you. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen white men do it as much, but white women, I don't know what the fuck it is. I remember I was in Ghana. I was in Ghana with the homies. And I'm in Ghana. We go into a cigar bar. We in a cigar bar, and in the room where you go, like, there's a lounge area, people drinking and smoking, having a good time. And then there's a back area where you buy your cigars. And so me and my friend went into the back area to buy the cigars. There's a white woman, and there's two white women in there. One walked out before we walked in, and she just kind of sizes up like, oh my goodness, I'm going to have a, you know what I'm saying? I'm like she's made some statement that was pretty much meaning like, oh, look who's here. And we're like, bitch, we don't know you. And then we go inside the thing. When we inside the thing, there's another white woman in there, bro. She's like violating my homie. She's just, now my homie's like 6'5", black. He looked like Omari Hardwick, honestly. And I didn't know it until somebody, like, they kept trying to take pictures with him out there because, like, they thought he was Omari Hardwick. So this white woman is just feeling on him like, oh my gosh, your muscles are just, oh my, can I just, and she's just grabbing on his muscles and body and shit. And then when I walked out, I ended up walking through this group and they were grabbing on me too. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these white women? Like, yo, I'm not a dog. I'm not an inanimate object. I'm a human being. If you don't stop fucking touching me like this, we're going to have a problem. And normally we so nice, we don't mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, most men don't mind if women touch them. Most men want women to touch them. But once you realize, like, this woman is not touching you because she loves you and you're so interesting and she appreciates you and she values you. She's touching you because she feels like she can, because you're an object to her and she runs the fucking world. You know what I'm saying? She's touching you because you're just an object. And it's like, nah, bro, it's crazy. Exactly. I've gone through that all my life. My mom would be furious when I would tell her as a kid, yo, this is crazy. Like, and you know what else is deep? The fact that, like, and I feel for this, man. Like, there's a conversation that happens amongst black women in America that only black women would understand, or only black women are having. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, bro, this is a conversation that's happening. Karen Webster. Hold on, let me see something real quick. What's up, Karen? Yeah, sorry, we were just talking about the title, Karen. And, you know, yeah. But you're not one of them. But yeah, there's a conversation that's happening in America that is only black women are having this conversation. And it's sad and it sucks because I feel like some of the things that black women talk about, nobody else is taking as seriously as they are. Like I feel like there's so many conversations I've heard. The hair touching is one. The lack of respect is another. I think it was Malcolm X that said the black woman is the most disrespected person in the United States of America. Like that. And then the biggest one of them all, and this shit blew my mind, I had a manager who touched our damn hair. And this was a white woman, a white man. It's crazy. The worst one of them all is this one. And I've experienced this, and I had a whole thing about this. Black men who say that they don't date black women boggles my mind in a way that I don't understand. But then the wording that they use, like I had a friend that used to say, like, I don't date black women. And I was puzzled by that. I was like 22 years old when I first heard this. And I was like, what? It was a homie of mine that was a security guard. And homie is a relative term because he was my friend because he was a security guard. I used to get in. And so I was like, yo, there's a girl over there. She really like you. You want to talk to her? She's like, nah, bro. I'm like, why? And he was like, yo, yes, the hair. I'm telling that shit is real. Sit on her desk or walk past and touch it. That's ridiculous. And this was a white woman. Like, I was asking my homie, I'm like, yo, what is it that, what are you talking about? He's black, and I remember there was a black girl trying to talk to him. He's like, I don't fuck with chocolate. And in my mind, I'm like, what does that mean you don't fuck with chocolate? Because, nigga, you're dark. Like, you're black, and you black as fuck. What you mean you don't fuck with chocolate? He's like, I don't date black girls. And my mind just went, what? Immediately, I was like, I got to go walk somewhere else. Because I know this shit is too confusing for me in one moment. And we was at a party. I'm like, this is too confusing for me at one time. I have way too many questions because what the fuck do you mean? You're black and you don't date women who have the same skin color as you? I was fucking perplexed, and then I just kind of deaded that shit. I just walked away. But that was my first time hearing it. And I was like, fuck does this nigga mean he don't date black girls? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? What do you mean? It's too confusing for me to understand. And then after that, I had another homie, and this dude was like, man, because, I don't date black girls. And I'm like, what? And I think the nigga thought he was about to get cool points from me. I don't know why he would think that. But he was like, because you know how it is, bro. Like, black girls, they always be, they always got attitudes, and I don't like the weave, and da-da-da. And I'm like, yo, this nigga's going in right now. I'm like, yo, if anybody I know was to hear this nigga talking, they would smack the shit out of him. And I'm like, what the fuck you mean? Like, yo, I ain't dating no black girls. And I was like, okay. And in my mind, I'm like, that's weird. And then I heard another nigga say it. And it's like, mind you, all of these black boys that saying they don't date black girls was raised in white communities. Like, that's the one thing I know about every single person. I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga? Like, what are you talking about? You don't date, I don't understand. I don't get it. I can't even begin. What do you mean you don't date black girls? What the fuck are you dating? Where are you going to find these other people? Like, are you leaving the community? Where are you going? What are you talking about? And then the last one of my friends that was saying that shit, he was like, yo, I don't date black girls, bro. Like, man, because they got the attitudes and they got this and that. Because you know what I'm talking about. And I was like, bro, at that point I was over it. I'm like, what do you mean you don't date black girls, bro? Like, I don't understand. Like, you're saying that and you're giving these stupid ass stereotypical blanket statements as if you know every black girl in America. Like, what you mean you don't date black girls? Do you know every black girl in America? Like, what are you talking about? Because I'm sure you could come across a gorgeous woman tomorrow that takes your breath away, and you're going to make an exception for? Like, I don't understand what you mean. Like, what you mean you don't date black women? You only date white bitches? And do you know every white bitch in the world? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand this. What are you talking about? And I was like, man, this is crazy. And it wasn't until one of she's like a mentor to me, but she's also like a friend of mine. She's an older woman and she runs a dope ass modeling agency out here. And she had an experience. Black women are held to their stereotype, but not like black men. A black man said to me, if I date a black woman, you'd be my type. You in the passenger seat. Nigga, what? If I dated black women, you'd be my type. I don't understand. Like, okay, people have to really walk me through the mindset because it's something that I just cannot comprehend. Like if something today, if I go outside my house today and a fucking rock was defying the laws of gravity and just floating in the air, I'll be like, I don't understand. Because this goes against everything that I thought I knew about the world. So this is just like, this is in the same vein as that. Like, I genuinely do not understand. What the fuck are you talking about? What mental mapping do you have? Do you know that you're black? Do you know that you are a black individual? Do you, it just infuriates me, man. It infuriates me. And just to give some context, so I'm Haitian and Puerto Rican, but I'm a boy and I was raised in a house full of girls. Like, I'm the only boy and I have 3 sisters. And outside of those 3 sisters, I have 3 female cousins that I was raised with. So I was raised with 6 girls, like always in the fucking house. And then imagine all of their friends. Imagine every girl has 2 friends and they was raised. So I'm around nothing but black women my whole life. And so to hear somebody say that they don't mess with black women, immediately I'm thinking about every single person I've ever grown up with in my life. And I'm like, bruh, so you saying that you wouldn't give nobody in my family a chance? First off, fuck you. But secondly, you think that you wouldn't give anybody a chance because you're not saying shit about your preference, right? You're not talking about, like, you didn't say, I like white women. You didn't say that. You didn't say, I like Spanish women. You didn't say that. You said, I don't like black women. That shit is so detrimental to me. Like, just what you said is so fucked up and crazy. Because, like, a person like you, my cousin, the one who I was just talking about, who used to, like, she had the curly hair, and she was like, every time she's in the mall, white women touching her. She used to tell me stories about, she's a hairstylist on South Beach, and she used to tell me all these racist stories, like, oh, these people are being racist, and this is racist. And in my mind, I used to think that she was tripping. Well, not actually tripping. I used to just feel bad for her. I thought she was tripping with the white woman shit until I realized that was a real thing. And then when she used to tell me, like, the stories about how she's the only black girl who works in a hair salon, and she gets treated a certain kind of way, I was like, damn, she used to always just tell me them stories. Like, we was cool, really cool at one point. And she used to always just tell me these stories about, like, her experience being a hairstylist in South Beach and how they really, like, shade her. It'll be a woman that, like, that will never get her hair done by her just because she's black. And then on the off chance that her hairstylist ain't there and my cousin do got to do her hair, my cousin's going to kill her hair, like, do it like nobody else did it, and give her the most gorgeous hairstyle in the world. And she's going to be like, ah, thank you, pay her, and then leave. And then the next time she come back, she's going to go right back to her regular lame-ass hairstylist, even though my cousin did a much better job. You know what I'm saying? My cousin did a way better job than that chick on purpose because she knew who you was and she knew you was on that bullshit. And so I'm gonna go the extra mile to show you, not only am I incapable, I'm probably the most capable hairstylist in here. And bro, she just was like, she just let me know, oh, that's what it is. It's called ignorance and immaturity. Celebrities, athletes, etc., glorifying not being with black women. Dog, I don't get that. I don't understand it, man. Like, I don't understand it whatsoever. And it bothers me, dog, because, again, I'm the only boy in a house full of girls. And on top of that, like, I was always at my house, bro. Like, I was literally raised by nothing but black women. And so even to this day, in this live right now, like, majority black women on purpose is just what it is. I don't know. But that shit puzzles me to the core, and it infuriates me because I'm like, what the fuck? All you weird-ass niggas, y'all don't deserve black women. Let me tell you that just straight out the gate. You don't deserve any of these women whatsoever. Because this man, dog, good, nigga. Because there's more women for us. For those of us who love and appreciate our people and our women. Because I understand what it is. Like, I'm raised with, dog, when I say nothing but women, I mean, dog, I know exactly what hair products smell like and certain kind of fragrances smell like. I know what it's like when someone's getting their hair done in the bathroom. When I walk inside the bathroom and that shit is lit. I know the smell. I know exactly what it is. I know everything. And... well, not everything, of course. I'm still a boy at the end of the day. But, like, when I'm hearing these niggas tell these stories about how they don't date black women, all it shows me is such disrespect to everybody who I was raised with. And I'm like, I don't think you niggas process who you're talking to when you say these things. I'm not like y'all. I'm not like some nigga that's just out here trying to fit in with white people. I don't care at all about white people. And I don't care to try to fit in with people who don't fucking like me or who are not like me. When you saying all this shit about black women, I'm taking this shit personally, bro, because that means that if you was in a position of power, you would never give my sister a job. You would never give my sister an opportunity. You would never, from a mile away, my sister couldn't get anything from you. My sister already got to go through shit from white men in society They got to go through shit from white women in society. And then they got to come home and fuck with weird ass niggas like you that's talking about you don't date black women when you just as fucking black. Are you blind, nigga? Are you blind to yourself? Like, that's disturbing to me. And it hurts my feelings because I'm like, man, I know why so many women are jaded now. I know why so many women are like off of this shit and pissed off because like, yo, it really feels like nobody got your back. It really feels like nobody's protecting you. The one being on earth that is supposed to be able to understand a black woman outside of a black woman should be a black man. I'm not saying that like it's all stereotypical and we should only do black shit because we black. Nah, we live in a big world. Let's do big things. But let's always like remember who we are and where we come from, bro. For a nigga to say he don't date black women when he got a fucking black mama is puzzling to me. I don't understand. Why do you hate? And it's always like these the niggas that I know that say this shit is always black men that was raised in white communities or black men that was raised in like in Miami for say Spanish community. You're surrounded by Spanish people, and so for some reason you grow like a disdain for yourself, and you're trying to prove to these Spanish people, and you're trying to prove to these white people that you're not the stereotypical black person. So you're trying to do everything in your power to separate yourself from what you are. And it's like, nigga, that ain't never gonna work. I hate to break it to you. You're gonna be a black man no matter what the fuck you do, no matter who you mate with, who you date, and what like the stupid shit you're saying. You're always gonna be a black male. It's never gonna change. You're never gonna fit in with these people. They're never gonna accept you. It's never gonna be that, bruh. The reality is you just like, you're hurting yourself and you're hurting your own community for this lack of information and this hatred for yourself. Like they never gonna accept you, bro. The only person that could ever possibly understand what you might be going through, aside from being a black man and as a black man, is a black woman, bro. Like, let's be real. And I'm not saying that to say like, I don't believe in that, like black men can only be with black women. I don't believe in that. But I believe like, nigga, like you should never not, you should like, how do I say this? To any black man that's saying that they don't date black women, you've lost your fucking mind. Your mind is not there. It must be gone somewhere. You got to find that shit. You got to find yourself. You got to come to terms with whatever kind of weird ass hatred, self-hatred you got based on your childhood, because that shit is sickening. And it's really sad and it's bad and it infuriates me because I'm like, yo, bro, my cousin who was complaining about all this shit since I was a fucking child, she got to go through this. This is what she was talking about when I was young and I didn't understand it. But this is the shit she's talking about. She got to deal with weird motherfuckers like you that's not allowing her to be her best self because you relegating her from a mile away. From a mile away, you're telling black women that they don't have a chance. Like that bothers me, bro. That bothers me as a man because I'm still close with my sisters, bro. Like, I'll be honest, and I remember somebody telling me like, oh, you know what it is, because, you know, black women, something about black girls, like, oh, you know what it is, black girls, like trying to explain something. And I'm like, yo, can I be honest with you? I didn't hear the term black girl or black woman until I was a fucking adult. You know what I'm saying? Until I was a grown man at that party talking to my security homie, and he's talking about he don't date black girls. That was my first time actually remembering hearing the term black girl. Because in my community, we don't use the term black girl. And the nigga would ask me like, oh, well, what do they use? In my community, we use the term girl. Where I'm from North Miami Beach, but this is a Haitian community. These are girls. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? Like, we don't have the time to sit and say this is a black girl. For me to say it's a black girl would be to me, I'm a black boy and that's a black boy. Like, we don't got time for that shit. I'm a boy, that's a girl. This is a girl. This is not a black girl. This is a girl. And then that's a Spanish girl. And then white girls exist on TV. Like, this is my experience, my personal experience. Because, like, if you ever come to Miami, come to North Miami Beach, you're going to understand. This is a Haitian community and it's a Caribbean community. So white girls existed on television, like Miley Cyrus and Lindsay Lohan. You're like, oh, shit, white girls. And then black girls is here and Spanish girls is here. So, but a majority of black girls, so we don't got the time to use the verbiage black girl. It's like, no, bro, these are girls. But since I'm from Miami, it was being like, this is a Haitian girl. Like, this is the weird part about Miami. This is where it gets weirder. Because even though we're all black, we're not all the same black. So it's like, I'm Haitian. These are Haitian girls. This is a Jamaican girl. This is a Bahamian girl. This is a Yank. This is like an American black girl. And it's like, it just went on like that. Like, in Miami, there's a thing where it's like Haitian Flag Day is a thing, but it was also like, for some reason, the black Americans in Miami had problems with the Haitians. So black Americans would fight Haitians. They would just pick on Haitians and beat up Haitians. And I'm Haitian. This was a thing for a long time in Miami. If you ever come to Miami, it's like black Americans would find, on certain days in the school year, they would find whoever's Haitian in the school and they would beat you up. And so it's like, it's really, I don't know how to say it's not better at all. It's still fucked up and crazy, but it's like, yo, it's still it was still some semblance of racism and prejudice even amongst all these black people. But it was never like an outside thing. It was always like, okay, we're all black, but now we're going to war amongst ourselves as black people, which is crazy. But it's like, okay, the Jamaicans over here, the Bahamians over here, the Haitians over here, the black Spanish-speaking people over here, and they kind of bringing in the other lighter Spanish-speaking people, but they're still here with us. And then the white people are out there. So I know I kind of got off track, but all of it pretty much to say, like, hold on, wait a minute. Sorry, I missed these comments. Thank you for loving black women. Can't imagine how many X's a day I get. I'm pretty for a black woman. That's ridiculous, man. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man. And this shit, it gets me to a point where it's like, bro, I wish I could just tell every black woman in the world that, yo, you're beautiful and you're amazing and you're enough and you don't worry about any of these people, bro. Anybody who says that they don't like you just off of who you are is fucking insane, and they don't got no business even talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen to any of these goofy motherfuckers. Why? Because they suck. These people hate themselves. So don't allow their stupid ass comments to make you change yourself. I never used to wear long nails, weave, blonde hair until I moved around white people. Damn, 100%. I wasn't okay with being one of the cool ones. Yeah. I mean, this shit goes so deep. Like, this is a deep ass conversation that we got to unpack as a community, but I just want women to understand, like, yo, there are men out here. Like, please don't put us all in a box. And please don't let us, like, don't let any of these stupid motherfuckers speak for all of us. And I know Twitter forums and Instagram and social media might make people think that we're all like a monolith. We're all one thing. We're not all one thing, bro. I don't understand these motherfuckers. I don't get that. I don't understand it. I don't get that's disturbing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where you come with this shit. Well, like, why are you even being racist to women at all? I don't get it. But there's some kind of traumas inside of these people that I hope that you don't allow it to infect your life because they're wrong. You're not wrong. We in this shit together. Like, there's men out here that will love you and appreciate you 1,000% for all that you are. And we would hope that you could love and appreciate us for all that we are. Because we know we fucked up at the same time and we got issues and we got childhood traumas to unpack and all kind of shit. But, like, anybody who's out here just saying stupid shit like they don't fuck with you just because of your skin color, like, get rid of them because we don't get it. Like, either educate them if you got time and the patience. But if not, that motherfucker got to roll because I don't get it. I don't get it, and we don't got no time for that stupid ass shit. Like we have way too many enemies in the world for us to have enemies within our own community. Nah, that shit is crazy. You got to go somewhere. But please don't judge us all by that, man, because I remember I remember being in high school, and I remember I was in my high school first, and then I got kicked out of my high school. I had to go to another high school, and this other high school I went to was like really white people was in this high school. And this is my first culture shock experience. Because like, first off, I didn't know this high school existed. Secondly, this high school has kids with cars. Like, y'all got cars and y'all are white and Spanish, and it was like a different high school. And I remember being in there, and I remember a girl asked me, she was like, yo, the ones that don't like us aren't the ones we want anyway. For sure. For sure. I guarantee that. And you shouldn't, man. And I would like to apologize for them weird ass niggas, even though I don't understand them. But I just want people to know, like, please don't lump me in with them. I don't know what the fuck they smoke and drink on a regular. I don't know what's wrong with them. I have no idea. We in our own community trying to understand that dumbass shit. And it's fucked up because some of these dumbass people are loud enough to say that shit and be like, oh, I don't date black women. You proud of that with your goofy, weird looking ass? Like, you're black as fuck, bro. What are you talking about? You don't date women that look like you look? Like, you look like this. I don't get it, bro. Like, you must hate yourself, and that's weird. Like, nah, bro. Like, we got to live in a world where we find beauty in everything, bro. It's so easy to find reasons why we don't like certain things and certain people. But where do you get this shit from? I'm trying to understand it. Like, where you getting this shit from that you don't like somebody who looks like you? That means that you don't like you, bro. Don't project that shit onto these women. They ain't do nothing to your weird ass. And the sad part is, if you do project this to women, they going to go into this world maybe with a preconceived notion that all men are like your stupid ass, and then the rest of us going to have to suffer for this stupid ass shit. Like, I don't want to have to suffer for that dumb ass shit. I don't want my girl to be worried that I'm looking outside of the race because she feel like she's not enough, and so she might have to bleach her skin or get, like, surgery done or this or that. Nah, none of that shit. You're perfectly fine the way you are. Don't let nobody switch you up. If you want to improve yourself, there's amazing ways. We could read books. We could go to the gym. We could get our money up. We could focus on starting a business. We could do a bunch of stuff to improve ourselves, man. But don't feel like you got to fit in with these weird motherfuckers, these superficial ass, weird ass people. That shit ain't real. Them motherfuckers is miserable inside. Don't let them dictate your life or your actions or the people that you choose to hang with or love, because these motherfuckers ain't who you want to hang out with anyway. Just like you said, the ones that don't want us ain't the ones that we want anyway, for sure. dog, because I guarantee you, bro, like, me and everybody I know, bro, we're not insane. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucking insanity. What you're talking about is insane. Like, nah, we're not insane, but we know who we are, and we know who love us, and we know who gonna be with us when the rest of the world treats us like a fucking commodity. Like, we know what it is. It's us over everybody. Like, we here. I get it. I'm gonna listen to you. I'm gonna respect you, and I got you. But I don't know what the fuck these niggas talking about. Please don't lump me in with these weird ass niggas. I have no idea what they talking about. I can't remember ever in my mind saying, for me to say I don't like black girls, while I literally have 3 sisters that I'm in the house with all fucking day that are teaching me everything, showing me everything about the world. My parents were so busy struggling. My sister showed me everything. Like, I know everything I know about the world I learned from a black girl. For me to wake up and say that crazy ass shit will be for me to like literally cut my own face. Like, this is crazy to me. I was raised with more black girls than boys, honestly. Nigga, this is my household. And then we struggled hard, and so we were just clicked up like this. Like, you know, when your family's struggling, bro, a lot of times y'all like this, like, okay, it's us against the world. So when y'all saying that shit, I'm taking a personal offense to that shit because I gotta go home to these women that you talking shit about. So this is crazy. That's exactly what it is, though. They don't like themselves deep down, so they want the mixed kids. All that comes to privilege they weren't given. But that's idiotic, bro, because even when you get mixed kids, like, that shit ain't gonna save you, my nigga. You're still, like, why would you even want it to, bro? That white gene, I want to say, is like recessive or degenerative, whatever the word is. That means that white people are gonna be extinct in a little while. But these motherfuckers can't exist in the sun long enough. Like, stop playing. That you don't want to be one of them. You want to be one of us. And they convinced us that our power isn't our power, and they convinced us that our worth isn't our worth. And so we walk around with this preconceived notion that was given to us by white oppressors, trying to tell us that we're lazy and we're unproductive and we're poor and we're ghetto and we're savage. You people are far more savage than we are, bruh. Like, you're literally called a Caucasian. You guys come from the Caucasus Mountains. You guys are cave people. We didn't live in caves. We were not cave people. Like, we were Egyptians. We were hunters and gatherers and tribal leaders long before y'all motherfuckers came around with this Queen of England shit. Like, we really got to learn our history and learn to respect ourselves and value ourselves, man. Because if we don't, we're going to be used and abused in America until the end of time. And we've already been used and abused in America. The fact that there's like a black civil war happening amongst black people and it's been like this forever is crazy, bro. Like, we got to put all this stupid shit aside. And we got to understand that we're one people that have like one major objective. And it's to like heal this planet and save this world and save ourselves and look out for our community. We didn't come around for that extra shit. We didn't come around to be slaves or enslaved or be violent. Like, we're not senselessly violent with each other. We're not those kind of people. We're the kind of people that you can do bad shit to us and then we'll still turn around and find a way to love on you. And because we're so nice and because, dog, I just came back from Ghana. This shirt is from Ghana. It's sort of Chale. Chale is like a Ghanaian term that means friend. Like, when I was in Ghana, they let me know, bruh, the reason why so many Ghanaians were enslaved is because of our kindness. We were kind enough to let these outsiders into our community, and then they took advantage of us. They enslaved us. They came out here to get gold first. And then when the gold wasn't as valuable as the people were, they began stealing people. I went to a spot called Elmina. Elmina is a town called The Mine. And Elmina they call it a castle, but it's not a fucking castle. It's a military base that was built by the Portuguese when they were stealing Ghanaian people and making them slaves and shipping them back to Portugal. And it's like, yo, but this shit is atrocious. The slave quarters was atrocious. This shit is traumatizing. If you go to Africa and you go to Ghana and you go to like the Door of No Return or the Last Bath or Elmina, this shit'll fuck your mind up. Like, you'll be like, yo, this is atrocious. This is traumatic, bro. This is what is this? They're going to show you the chains that they use. They're going to show you the slave quarters, bro. In one of these slave prisons, there were still nail marks in the limestone. Like, somebody was locked in this cell long enough to where they scratched into stone and it's still there 1,000 years later. Like, the shit is traumatic and it's crazy. And to come to America and see that, yo, the slavery now is mental. It's mental subjugation. Like, we highlight in our community, we highlight foreign shit. I want a foreign car. I want a foreign girl. I want foreign clothes. Cool. And then if you're stupid enough to talk about generational wealth, that tells me that you have no idea what generational wealth is. If your car is foreign and your girl is foreign and your clothes are foreign and everything in your house is foreign, you have no idea what generational wealth is, bro. Because all the money that you're taking, that you have right now, you're sending it out of your community. So there's not going to be any generational wealth for your kids to enjoy. Thank you, Alexis. I appreciate that. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the hand heart. Appreciate that. Like, there's not going to be any generational wealth here for your children. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're taking all your money, you're sending it out of your community, and then you're wondering why your community's fucked up. Like, there's been a lot of bad shit that happens to black people in this country, in America, man. It's the best country in the world. And if we can learn how to navigate this space to really build equity for ourselves, then we're going to win. And I think we are winning. Like, if you can see it, like, we're pushing into the ownership of everything. And white people are really panicked and they're really scared about that shit because they see us coming. You know what I'm saying? They see us buying networks. They see us controlling our own narratives. They see us creating movies and creating pieces of art. They see that the black creators on TikTok are literally the most powerful creators in the world. The #1 Twitch streamer in the world is Kai Cenat, black as fuck kid from New York. Like, they see that the power is changing and it's making them panic and it's making them worried. But if they can convince black people that they have to keep spending money out of their community, then we're still slaves, bro. That's the reality of the situation. We're creating value for somebody else to enjoy. How is that any different than the cotton? How is that any different than the plantation? You're telling me I'm working all my fucking life, hustling hand over fist to make this money, to spend it with an Italian person, to spend it with Chinese people, to spend it with white people. I'm sending all the value to other communities, and then I'm wondering why my community doesn't have enough, you know? Like, it's systematic oppression, man, and we got to figure out a way to circumnavigate that shit and find a way to say, okay, bro, look, we're making X amount of dollars, yeah, everybody in this community spend our money here, and we're going to move that shit around in a circle to where everybody here can eat forever. Trust me, that's how money works. We're not just supposed to kick money out to other communities and be assed out at the end of the day. Now we're supposed to build with each other, you know? And there's some menaces of ongoing conversation, man, because I'm looking for ways every single day that I could, like, help build up the community and make it so that, yo, bro, I don't want to have to complain about the same shit that we complain about now and 10 years from now. If we're complaining about the same shit 10 years from now, that means that nobody did anything. Nobody did anything. No one did anything. Like, we can't keep marching the same kind of marches and protests and shit like that for the same kind of stupid shit. And yeah, white people are still going to attempt to kill us in the street because every time they kill a black person in the street, we got to go out and we got to get savage and we got to come with picket signs. And we're not going to win this race until we win it economically. That's the fact. Like, the fact of the matter is we're not going to win this war until we can win that shit with our brains and with our money. You know what I'm saying? Our money, our power over people and influence, that's the way that we're going to win this war. Not by going outside and trying to shoot a white person, not by going outside and trying to put up a picket fence. And nah, that shit ain't going to work because it hasn't worked for the past 100 years. What is going to work is when black people are in a position of power where they say, okay, cool, that cop did what? Shut down the entire department. Shut down every single one of those people that are like that. Let's vet each and every one of these detectives, each and every one of these officers, every single one of these agents, every single one of these pilots. Let's vet everybody. Why? Because I want to find out exactly who's racist and exactly who's making these moves and maneuvers against our economy and our people. And we got to evict them from their fucking offices. You know what I'm saying? But that comes economically. That comes with the power. That comes with, like, understanding and dominating the banking structure. That comes with a lot of that shit, man. But it's super possible for us because the black community has billions and billions of dollars of spending power. All we got to do is organize that shit in a certain kind of way. Say, yo, but look, show us a chart and a graph. Like, look, when you spend money here and put money here and allocate resources here, it's going to go up the chain this way. And when it gets here, it's going to circle back around until everybody on this pyramid is taken care of. But because we don't have that, and every black leader that has ever come out has been killed. I thought that was... Martin Luther King was shot and killed. Malcolm X was shot and killed. Huey P. Newton was shot and killed. Medgar Evers was shot and killed. Tupac Shakur was shot and killed. Nipsey Hussle was shot and killed. And that's just a handful of the really most famous ones. Like, outside of that, there's an army of other people. I want to say Fred Hampton was also like, it's scary. And in the black male community, and I'll probably leave it with this, I remember having a conversation. There was something called Men's Circle here in Miami where it's like Black Man Build. It's an organization where we all come together and we speak. And in the community, we was having a conversation about the fear that certain black men have now of doing the right thing. Like standing up for oppression, standing up in our community, standing up and making certain statements, and standing up and being leaders in our community. A lot of black men have an inner fear now that we don't talk about. I mean, we're not talking about any of our fears, but we have an inner fear now that we don't talk about that is like, damn, I feel like on the inside of me, if I make a post talking about oppression, if I become a leader in my community, if I start organizing how to get money and do better by my people, and I start telling them about the oppression that's happening with these white people, I'm going to die. I'm going to get killed somehow. I'm going to get killed. I'm going to get poisoned. I'm going to get dismantled. I'm going to get in prison like Marcus Garvey or like Toussaint Louverture. Like every black leader throughout history that has ever amassed a certain amount of power has either died or been in prison and then died. So there's an inner fear inside of us subconsciously where it's like, damn, I'm afraid to get up and say the right things. I'm afraid to get up and organize my people. I'm afraid to be a community activist and a leader because it seems like that route only leads to death. And it only leads to early death and heartache and more mess in my community. So there's an interference out of some of us was like, damn, what do I do? And I remember having a conversation with them guys, and like that was the most groundbreaking thing I heard in the past couple of years. Like, yo, there's a fear. Like, to all the black men that you know, just know, like, there is a fear inside of a lot of us. That's like, if I get up and I make a platform for myself and I start educating people and I start telling people the right thing, they're going to kill me. They're going to want me out of there. You know, and then is it worth it? Is me standing up and giving this message to a whole audience of people and it may or may not change the world? Is it worth me leaving my family? I have a wife, I have daughters. Is it worth me leaving my daughters with no father and my wife with no husband and my family with no protector and provider? Is it worth it? Is it worth me doing no? Or is it better for me to just keep my mouth closed and get my money? Keep my mouth closed, get my money, look out for my people, and leave the rest to the rest. Because, yeah, I want to change my community, but I also want to be in my daughter's life. Like, I can't change the community without changing my personal community. I can't be a leader of the people without being a leader of my household. And a lot of times, black men, there's an inner conversation, there's an inner dialogue where it's like, yo, we can't stand up and be a part of our community because we're afraid that it's going to lead to an early demise and I'm going to leave my family unprotected. Here I was trying to save the world, and now my daughter's got no father. And what's going to happen when they grow up? They're going to get taken advantage by X amount of men because they didn't have no men in their life, or my wife's going to have to remarry somebody who don't got my same values and who might do something to my daughter. It's like, nah. So it's a lot, man. It's a lot to think about. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like there is a perfect way for us to navigate this shit. We just need the right kind of power. And I think right now it comes with like silently working and dominating. Like, we got to own some of these industries, man. We got to own the entertainment industry. We got to own the sports industry. Of all the black athletes that have ever come through any black professional sports team that has walked away with hundreds of millions of dollars, none of them is an owner. None of them owns a damn team, which is like, okay, let's fix that. Let's get into the owner's box. You know what I'm saying? We made it this far. Let's keep going. Like, until we own the properties and the rights and the intellectual properties, until we own these companies and these conglomerates, our work isn't done, bro, because we have to change the world. It's only going to happen when we could do it economically, because any other way is they're going to find a way to make it illegal. The only power that they have is economic power and organization amongst their own people. And so as long as we can get economic power and organization amongst our people, even if it starts with a small group and branches out, that's going to be the way that we change the world, bro. Because I don't want to keep talking about the same shit. I don't want to keep having the same conversations about young black kids getting gunned down in the street. Cool. We should have it set up in a certain kind of way. We so fucking powerful that these people know if they gun any one of us down, it's going to be over for them. The same way, if a random Jewish person was to get sprayed in the street tomorrow, it's going to be hell on earth, and somebody's going to get fired, and the whole country's going to talk about it. The same way that we're not seeing nothing about that Israeli war anymore because it's getting blocked from our viewpoint because the people in the United States are like, nah, we don't want nobody to see what we're doing to the Palestinians. Like, we got to have that kind of power. The kind of power that's like, yo, if anybody comes against us, the whole world is going to feel like it collapsed on you. Like, we got so many people with power across so many different industries that there's no way that you can stand against us. And yeah, that's my goal, man. Get this economic power and blow this shit out the door. But yeah, I'm going to jump off the live, man. I got some other stuff that I got to do. I'm going to see y'all later. Thanks for tapping in. Alexis, appreciate you. Let me see who's in. Alexis, Madonna, Robert Leslie, OVA. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for tapping in. I'm going to jump back on live probably tomorrow at 10 a.m. So if y'all going to be back here, then I'll see y'all back here tomorrow. But I appreciate y'all. Alexis, thank you for the gifts, and thank you for liking the live. Take care. Thank you. Take care too, Alexis. I'm going to see y'all later. If y'all not already follow me. Let's keep having these conversations, man. I love it. I'm going to see y'all later, all right? Y'all have an amazing day. Have an amazing Friday. And take care. See y'all next time. Peace.